Hello guys, today we will continue the chapter Retirement of a Partner. In previous lecture, I was told you how to calculate that amount due to retiring partner. Today we will discuss how can we make payment to the retirement partner. Amount due to retiring partner may be paid in following two ways. By applying two ways, we can make the payment to retiring partner. First one is payment of due amount in lump sum. मीन जब हम फुल अमाउंट उसको एक साथ पेमेंट कर रहे हैं, फर्स्ट वन. सेकेंड वन पेमेंट इन इंस्टॉलमेंट्स. In second case, we are paying retiring partner in installment, equal installment that will be given in the question. In first case, payment of due amount to retiring partner in lump sum. In that case, journal entry is passed when we making the payment to retiring partner in lump sum. That entry is part retiring partner's capital account debit. Retiring partner's capital account debited to cash or bank account. जब हम उसकी फुल अमाउंट की पेमेंट एक साथ कर रहे हैं, दैट एंट्री इज पास्ड रिटायरिंग पार्टनर्स कैपिटल अकाउंट डेबिटेड टू कैश और बैंक अकाउंट. इन दैट केस समटाइम्स retiring partners capital account after all adjustment shows a debit balance. Shows a debit balance. That much amount is receivable from the retiring partner. Try to understand. When we prepare the partner's capital account, credit side and one is debit side. If debit side exceed partner's capital account, its means amount is receivable from the retiring partner, then the entry will be passed cash or bank account debited to retiring partner capital account. जब डेबिट बैलेंस शो करता है, इट्स मीन फर्म ने रिटायरिंग पार्टनर से पैसा लेना है. इन दैट केस दैट एंट्री इज पास्ड. नाउ टेक द सेकेंड पेमेंट इन इंस्टॉलमेंट. Payment in installment. In that case, it may be agreed among the partners that amount payable to retiring partner will be paid in installment. It will already agreed among the partners. Amount payable to retiring partner will be made in installment. In that case, balance in retiring partner's capital transfer to partner's loan account will be the entry. When we are making payment in installment, the balance in retiring partner's capital account is transferred to his loan account. What will be the entry? Retiring partner's capital account debted to retiring partner loan account. First entry is passed when we are paying in installment, and in that it is shown as liability in the balance sheet on which interest may be payable or not payable. इस पे हम इंटरेस्ट दे भी सकते हैं और नहीं भी दे सकते. If interest is payable, obviously interest is paid. If interest is payable, interest is paid, then it is credited to partner's loan account. First, we transfer to the amount due to retiring partner his loan account. If interest is payable, then interest is paid. It is credited to partner's loan account. What will be the entry? Interest account debited to retiring partner's loan account. Now, the third one, when installment is paid, amount paid is debited to his loan account, and the next year interest is allowed on the balance. Now try to understand. Amount paid is debited to his loan account. Now what will be the entry? Retiring partner loan account debited to cash or bank account. These three entries are passed. Try to understand. First case, जब हम पार्टनर्स को इंस्टॉलमेंट में पे कर रहे हैं तो उसकी सारी अमाउंट हम एक न्यू अकाउंट ओपन करते हैं, लोन अकाउंट, उसमें ट्रांसफर करते हैं. अगर उसको इंटरेस्ट पे किया जाता है इस अमाउंट पे, देन एंट्री इज पास्ड, इंटरेस्ट अकाउंट डेबिटेड टू रिटायरिंग पार्टनर्स लोन अकाउंट. इन थर्ड वन, जब हम इंस्टॉलमेंट पे करते हैं विद इंटरेस्ट, विदाउट इंटरेस्ट, दैट एंट्री इज पास्ड. नाउ वी डू ए प्रैक्टिकल. Let's assume there are three partners X, Y and Z. Ratio is 3:2:1. Z retires on 1st April 2016. Clear? Three partners are there. Old ratio is there. 3:2:1. Z retires on 1st April 2016. At the time of retirement, just has a credit balance of his capital. Credit balance of his capital rupees 1 lakh. क्रेडिट बैलेंस है जो हमने रिटायरिंग पार्टनर को पे करना है ऑन द डेट ऑफ रिटायरमेंट, एंड इट विल बी मेक पेमेंट इन 4 equal installments. The firm will make payment in 4 equal installments. Clear? 1 lakh, 4 equal installment mean 25,000. Is that clear? With the interest, at the rate of 10% per annum, and it is starting from 31st March 2017. He retires on 1st April 2016, and we are making the payment on 31st March 2017. Now we will prepare the Jet's loan account. It's Z's loan account. First date is there. Now he is retiring on 1st April 2016 by, you can say 31st March 2016 by Z's capital. We have made the payment of rupees 1 lakh, but we are paying it for equal installment. Now interest is charged on this amount by interest. 1 lakh 10% is 10,000. Total is 1 lakh 10,000. Now we are making payment on 31st March 2017 and with interest 31st March 2017. Now to cash or bank account, installment is 25,000, but we are paying with interest. Interest is 10,000. It means total is 35,000. Now to balance carry down, rupees 75,000. Clear? It's 7 lakh. I have written 7,50,000 is 75,000. Now we start the next year. 31st March 2017. We have a balance. By balance brought down 75,000. Now interest 75,000 10%, 7,500. It's 82,500. Now we will make the payment on 31st March 2018 to cash or bank account. We will make the payment 25,000 installment and with interest 7,500. It's mean 32,500 and the remaining to balance carry down, it's rupees 50,000. Clear? Now we will make the next on 31st March 2018 by balance brought down, it's rupees 50,000. By interest, it's rupees 5,000. Total is 55,000. 50,000 का 10% 5,000. Now we will make the payment on 31st March 2019 to cash or bank account debited. 25,000 is the installment with interest rupees 5,000. It's rupees 30,000 and the remaining to balance carry down, it's rupees 25,000. One installment is left. By balance brought down amounting rupees 25,000 with interest. By interest rupees 2,500. 27,500. It means we have already paid 4 installment 1, 2 and 3 and the 4th one. Now we will write to cash or bank account debited 27,500. This is all about how to prepare retiring partners loan account when we are making payment to retiring partner in installment.